Right. So let's say we're in a card game,
Right.
and I'm the scorekeeper. It's like, how many points do I have? I don't have any. All right. Well, then how do I give you 100 points? Well, I just write them down in your account. I write them down in your account. Okay. And then you lose. Do I have fewer points? No. And then somebody else has a bad hand, and I take points away. Do I have more to give to the next person? No. Somebody in a card game says, like, well, that's not right. I should be able to just change my own score. It's like, fine, you want to have a card game where people can change their own score? It's not going to work. It's not going to function. You're not going to be able to provision the government. The whole point of the monetary system, the initial point, or what I would say as a point of logic, the whole point, I know there are other points, lots of lobbyists have all kinds of points in their monetary, is to provision government. Okay? You want to be able to move people from the private sector, move real resources from the private sector to the public sector. People get together. I like these people who get together and say, hey, we hate government. We're just going to get together ourselves and agree to do this. Well, that is government, right? And so you start off and you say, we would like to have an army. We would like to have a legal system. Well, how do you get people to move from the private sector to the public sector? You could ask for volunteers. It doesn't really work all that well. It's been tried. The way that we do it, now they might come up with a better way, is you slap on a tax and something that nobody has, and then in order to get the funds to pay that tax, you've got to come to the government for them, and that way the government can spend its otherwise worthless currency to provision itself. Now, the way I like to do that, to explain that, is I take out my business card here, and I ask, does anybody in this room want to buy? And this is called How to Turn Litter into Money. Does anybody want to buy one of these cards? They're $100? No? Okay. Does anybody want to stay afterwards and help vacuum the floor and clean the room? I'll give you my cards. No. Right. Oh, by the way, there's only one door out of here, and my guy is out there with a 9mm, and you can't get out here without one of these cards. Can you feel the pressure now? You are now unemployed. You are not, in terms of my cards, you were not unemployed before. You were not looking for a job that paid in my cards. Now you're looking for a job that pays my cards, or you're looking to buy them from somebody else who will take a job. The difference between the issuer of a currency and the user of a currency. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's government. You know, and I'm not saying that you can't come up with a better system.
And the last thing, there's no one out there with a 9mm. Just weird, right?
Yeah, and
For our audience at
in which
home,
case
there's
this
no
thing
litter.
goes from being money back to litter.
I hate that.
The difference between money and litter is whether there's the tax man. The guy with the 9mm is the tax man.
So
If you
let's-
can't enforce tax collection, the value of the dollar goes to zero.